And 82% of people said that nozzle into your pie, into your pastry is the way to go.
Isn't it?
That is...
People want the sauce.
Let the people speak, I say. Hello and welcome guys to the first segment of Can I Just Say, and with us today we've got my best men, Vinny and Paddy. So welcome gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Good to be here.
Can we try and speak at not the same time, please? Can I just say, boys, what is the go with sauce on pies or sauce on pastries at the moment? Because it started in episode 1, a highly successful episode. So if you haven't seen that, get onto the Great Bakery Off and have a look at the episodes we've done so far. I didn't get asked for sauce in the first bakery that I went to. Do we get asked? Should you get asked for sauce when you go to a bakery?
I think it's a clear cut yes.
Yeah,
Every time.
every time. How hard is it? In my opinion.
Well, yeah, it would improve the quality of my experience if I'm offered sauce. It gives me the choice to say no, thank you, or yes, please.
Yes.
And that's going to improve my pie.
And
I'm a sauce person.
quality of experience. So when we go in, we obviously are relating to how the pie tastes. But if you have a quality experience, mentally you're going, I'm liking this pie already.
And I'll revisit that bakery.
You're going to revisit. Service. Yeah. Service is important.
Well, if you go to a restaurant, do you get asked for salt and pepper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you should.
You should.
You should. I like how you've related that.
He's done his research.
He's done his research. He's come in. I didn't tell him what to say then. That is pure ad lib.
Thank you.
So only in a couple of bakeries since I've been doing this have we not been asked. But then that progressed to last Sunday, PJ. You sent me an article from the Advertiser
Yep.
saying that at Minleton Bakery on the York Peninsula, they have been forced to go to single-use plastic sachets because a health officer said that it's unhealthy for them to keep sticking their nozzle into pies. Now, for me, that's a time-honoured tradition. Just something that I've seen done a lot of times before. What's your views on that?
Again, it's just a bit of a cardinal sin, isn't it? The best thing about a pie is the cold sauce through the middle of the pie, not on top.
I'm not sure what the health issue, unless they are dipping it and then licking because it's only touching the pastry every time, isn't it? Or is it, what's the health part?
Yeah, well, it's a good question.
Or?
Yeah, or maybe cross-contaminating from like a meat pie to a chicken pie if you got a vegetarian or something.
Wouldn't it just take a wipe every... If
Yeah.
you're just wiping it off every time.
Yeah, we went to my Ponga bakery yesterday, episode 3 coming up soon, and the lady at my Ponga pretty much said, well, that's absolute crap because it is much cleaner for us to look after the sauce and to clean the nozzle each time than it is for other solutions like having a table left out to the side where people can come in and use their own sauce and things like that and do whatever they want with it. So that was an interesting perspective from an actual bakery owner and worker.
But it's got to go in the pie, because the alternative is, if they can't do that, they put it on top and then put it in the bag, and then the sauce is now on the bag, and now the bag's not strong, bag rips, there's a drop pie, day ruined.
I put up a poll on the Monday after that article came out on Facebook, and a question really, a poll and a question on my Facebook, and 82% of people said that nozzle into your pie, into your pastry is the way to go.
Isn't it?
That is...
People want the sauce.
Let the people speak,
Yeah.
I say. That's what we're here for, is letting the people speak. On my little taking notes, this is research, people, this is time and effort. Other comments that people said, and we can talk about these as we go through, most popular ones. We shouldn't have sachets due to environmental and sustainable reasons. Why are people having sauce on their pie? It ruins a good pie.
Who said that? Take it back.
I disagree with that one also, but then I'll get to that in a minute. Help yourself with the sauce. So set up a table or area where the sauce is. No extra cost or include in the pie cost. Or just squeeze it on top of the pies. So that were people's main responses.
I think the single-use plastic one's probably the biggest issue, isn't it? Especially with all the environmental issues
Yeah.
going on.
And don't even think about from a bakery. Think like going to the football. You're paying like what 50 cents, 20 cents for that like little sauce sachet. Really, like you get the chips and then you spray it on one chip and you eat it and then you don't get anything on the rest. I just think that
would cost 6 cents, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
A little sachet.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think Middleton Bakery, even there are other solutions apart from those sachets moving forward as well. I saw a guy the other week eat his whole pie with a fork and knife and leave the pastry base and then put sauce in that.
It's pastry and sauce.
Pastry and sauce.
Wow.
I thought he was a bit of a...
Yeah, that's different.